Guys, welcome back to another YouTube video. Today we're going to be looking at living it out, which is I'm going to be talking about how I live out my virtues. Here's pictures of me in different situations in my life. My name is Brianna Magana, and we're going to get into it. So the first one I'm going to be talking about is prudence, which is thinking before making choices and choosing what's right. And then here are some pictures where I'm showing it. And I show prudence in the photo because I see the door is an exit and I'm going through the exit, which means I'm making the right choice. And I show this virtue in other parts of my life by choosing what I think is right in my life, like choosing to study instead of cheat and going to class instead of skipping it. Next, we're going to talk about justice, which is treating others fairly and giving everyone what they deserve. And here's a picture. I show justice in the picture by helping those in need instead of only helping myself. I also show this virtue in other parts of my life by helping my friends and family when they ask or even when they don't ask because I see them that they need help. And I also show it by making sure everyone's treated fairly. And if I see someone isn't, I like to speak up about it. And after justice, it is fortitude, which is having the courage to do what is right, even when it's hard. And in my picture, I show fortitude by waking up early, which in the picture is 8 a.m., to do things I need to do even when I don't want to. I show this virtue in other parts of my life by raising my hand in class, even when I'm not 100% sure what the answer is, and cleaning up after my cat has diarrhea. After my cat has diarrhea, which stinks really bad and it's really hard to clean off of her, instead of making my mom do it because she's my responsibility. And yeah. After fortitude, we're going to talk about temperance. And temperance is knowing when to stop and having self control. And you can see the two pictures I have. And I show temperance in the pictures by choosing to drink water instead of choosing the Dunkin' Donuts that I have. And I also show this virtue in other parts of my life by studying instead of watching TikToks and not eating when I'm not hungry because I have to learn how to have self control over my hunger and just I have to know when to stop using TikTok and when I need to study. Next is faith. And that is believing in God and trusting His plan. And you can see in the pictures, I'm showing faith by praying to God with a rosary and listening to Him. And I also show this virtue in other parts of my life by praying to God before bed, and when something doesn't go how I want it to, I know God has a plan. Next is hope, which is trusting that good things will happen with God's help. I show hope. I show hope in the picture by writing down my goals and believing God will help me achieve them. I show this virtue in other parts of my life by never doubting what God has planned for me and by always having faith in Him. And you can see the picture. I have written down a couple goals, 2026 goals, and my goals are to eat healthy, work out every day, and do homework. And I know God will help me achieve that and stay on track. And lastly, but not least, is charity, which is loving God and others all the time. And in the picture, I show charity by helping my friend while she's crying by comforting her and giving her all my love. And then I also show this virtue in other parts of my life by always caring for others no matter what and helping those even who I don't know because God would do the same. And then thank you for listening and thank you for watching my video. Woohoo! I just wanted to give out some little confetti for that because I really appreciate it. And I hope you can comment down some virtues that you show in your life and how you do it. And I would love to see those and I would love to reply. Thank you.